Everyone, and welcome to Java programming tutorial. In this one we will going to discuss the array list. Another question, this time our question is consecutive, that we have to write a method that will accept an array list of integers, and we have to tell whether that array list is a consecutive or not as true or false. So here is an example. If the list stores 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9, then the call list.isConsecutive should return true. If the list instead stores 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12, 13, so it will return false, because as after 7 we need an 8, not 12. Same is the case, one more, 3, 2, 1. This list seems consecutive, but as this one is in reverse order, so we will not going to say true, it will return false, and we are not doing for the reverse part. Last line is, you may assume that the list pass is not null, so we don't need to worry about the condition that we have to put to check whether the list pass is null or empty, whatever. So let's open Eclipse. Here I have the same java.util package, class is consecutive, and my main method. So we will be writing our method public static, return type is boolean as we are returning true or false, method name is consecutive, and we are accepting an array list of integers. So in array, as we are moving to the data structures, this starting from array list, it doesn't accept int double. We have to write a full form integer. This belongs to the wrapper class of Java. So integer, capital D, double, and character, whole thing. Give it a name. I'm giving a name list, and that's it. This is the thing we need to do for the array list right now. And to go over the list, we have to use our for loop. For int I will be 0, I will be less than list.size -1, and then I plus plus. Why I did -1? I'm making a comment. For example, our list stores 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, for example, then we only need to check the second last element. Why? Because we will be comparing the first element with the second one, and then so on. And at this point, when we reach at this point, we have already checked 6 with 5. So when we reach the last element, there is no other element to check, so our program will crash. So you have to make sure you have to reach in comparison thing. Whenever you do the comparison, you are writing the loop, you have to go up till the second last element of your array list. Now our condition will be to check whether the number they are in consecutive order. The one way of doing or checking this method is, like, if I have 1, so if list.getI, this I is right now is at 0 index, so this will return me 1. So the next element should be 2, so I have to compare I with 2. So I can say whatever the element is at I index plus 1 is not equals to list.get inside of it I plus 1. Then we have to return false, because at any if there is, like, after 3 we have 7 over here, we don't need to check our whole list, because at this point we already know that our list is not consecutive. So just stop that loop, say return and false, and after your for loop there will be a return statement which will say that if the call doesn't go over here, then it will return true, our list was consecutive. It will be not equals to. So how this condition is working, list.getI will return us 1. Then I said my next element, which is not equals to list.getI plus 1, which is 2. So according to my condition, what I'm doing is I'm checking the next element. If plus 1 plus 1, whatever the element is, so it will be 2. Is 2 is not equals to 2? In this case the condition is not true, so it will do I plus plus and move on. So if it moves on, now index 1. index 1 holds element 2. Now this one is comparing 2 plus 1. According to my list, there should not be 7, there should be 3, but now there is 7 and 3 is not equals to not equals to the 7, so it means it will return false and our condition has become true in that case, and answer will be false. List is not consecutive. So let us test our code. If this one is working fine, I will be creating an array list of integer in my main and giving that one a name as list equals to new array list of integer and parenthesis and a semicolon. I will be adding some of the values. List.add, for example, 1 and 2, starting from 2. It should be consecutive. It doesn't matter where you start from, but it should be in order. The consecutive thing works like incremented by 1. So 3. First of all, I will be working for the true part. List.add, and it will add 4. Now I am printing my list, and then I will make a call of my method is consecutive, and inside of it I will pass my list. So according to my list 2 3 4, it should return true. That is true. Now after 3 I can say 6, and in this case it should return false, and the answer is false because my list is not consecutive and my code works perfectly fine. That's it for today. Thank you. Bye bye.